Hey YouTube out there, it's Mr. Charlie Black coming back at you with another video from the Mr. Charlie Black YouTube channel. This is a video response to the Ashley Todd situation inspired by Fandola. So Fandola, if you're out there watching this, then this goes out to you. I read your comment on one of my other videos that said I should talk about this one, so I definitely am going to, even though I'm pretty late on it. I'm sure that all you guys have heard about the situation. If you haven't, then please do go ahead and do yourself a favor and click that video link below. And I'm pretty much just going to sum it up for you because, well, just in case. I think I talked fast enough to sum it up. Ashley Todd was a 20-year-old, or is a 20-year-old John McCain supporter from Texas who was in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, as one of the grassroots campaigners trying to get people out there to register to vote or vote early or, whichever. And basically what she did was she concocted this story last Wednesday, so almost a week ago, where she said she was at the ATM in Pittsburgh in one of the business districts where there were several restaurants around. And she was at this ATM taking out cash, and this 6'4" African-American man approached her. And this African-American man took her $60 and assaulted her. Now, she said that she was trying to get up, and she thinks that the man saw the McCain-Palin sticker on her bumper, and he came back and attacked her and said, "I'm going to teach you to vote for John McCain. You're going to support Barack Obama." Ended up bruising her face, blackening her eye, and there was a B that was carved in her cheek. The funny part about this whole situation, well, when I first watched it, actually, I had fallen asleep and Fox News was on my TV for whatever reason. I'd fallen asleep and woken up to this, and I was like, what the hell is going on? Because I had just been speaking with one of my other viewers, GOP Mandy, about this, and if you watched one of those videos, she inspired me to talk about how this race is getting very heated, and there are going to be repercussions if one or the other does not take office on November 5th. This was a perfect example of that, and I was just thinking, dang, like, what else could go wrong? So they said, Governor Palin and John McCain had gone and called her and given their support and offered any help. And I was just looking at just the basic facts myself. I was like, wait a minute now. Just some 6'4" black man went over there and did all this. It sounded really, really crazy. Like, who would stoop to these levels? But I never underestimate the stupidity of American people in general. I know I'm a fellow American. I'm not anti, so don't even go there. Ashley Todd, step into my office because you and I need to have a conversation. And the conversation is that you make people, I figure that when you wear the person you're voting for on your sleeve, you oftentimes reflect the voters. And so to go out and to make these kinds of allegations this late in the game, when people already have an unfavorable view of both of the candidates, it adds fuel to the fire. And the other issue is that a lot of people refer to it as race baiting. Now, I don't know how serious it was. I don't know her background, but it is kind of convenient that she went to that level to name a 6'4" black man. I don't know how many 6'4" black men are walking around Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to be specific. But when you have a situation like that where you use a general description of a man and you cry wolf, then what happens is these innocent 6'4" black men that are walking up and down the streets of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania will get stopped and interrogated and harassed. And people will become suspicious of them. And this is what turns out all the time, where a man is serving a sentence for a crime that he did not commit. And, it works for women too. Women are serving sentences for crimes they did not commit. And then they find out 5 years down the road where they already messed up your life and your criminal record. So Ashley Todd, for that reason, I really think that you need some help. I hope that they have you locked up in a mental institution with a straitjacket on that you will never be able to claw off. I hope that they have you far, far away from anything that you can use to carve any letters in your face. I'm glad that you had the conscience to admit that you were lying about the story. Only after, of course, they figured out that you were lying based on the carving of the B, based on your lies in the story that didn't add up, based on the fact that there was video surveillance at the damn ATM, and what you claimed to have happened did not happen, clearly. I mean, people, when you go out, what I'll say is this. If you're going to tell somebody a lie, dress it up. I mean, really dress it up. Don't just entertain me with your lie. Dress it up so that it's believable, and I have to sit down there and question myself. it's funny because if you know that Big Brother is watching you at all times, why would you pick a location such as an ATM? I mean, the camera's right above you whenever you withdraw money from an ATM, generally. Why would you pick a location such as that to say that you had gotten attacked by anyone? Stevie Wonder could see that wasn't going to work out. Now, the other thing on the flip side, I like it because of the actions that were taken. The police officers were suspicious. They didn't go right out and attack and do the things unnecessarily that would inspire race baiting. It shows that our justice system, how imperfect it may be, but at the same time, it does still work in cases. Now, is this reflective of the entire Pittsburgh Police Department? Is this reflective of every situation, every case? I'm sure it's not. But when you have one like this that sounds very suspicious, they want to be careful of how they unleash it. Fox News was happy to jump on it. It took like 6 hours from the time that they started telling the story to the time that it ended that they found out she was lying. And I thought that was funny. I also thought it was funny how the McCain campaign jumped on this situation and started offering, all kinds of support before knowing what the heck was going on. I could understand issuing a statement, but to call someone and offer your support and your kindness to them without fully knowing the full scope of the situation is crazy. They had campaign supporters or people that work for the McCain campaign coming on and saying this reflects Obama's supporters and how relentless they are to get that candidate into office. And now where are they? When the situation was found to be false, when it was a false report, where did they go? I haven't heard an apology. I haven't heard them talk about this. It's really unfortunate, but it is good that our justice system is functioning as it should. And like I said, I hope Ashley Todd has on the tightest straitjacket she's ever put on in her life. I hope that they locked her somewhere really, really good. And I hope that, her family is praying for her. I hear that she has had prior psychological issues, and I wish that they would have done more of an investigation before they went out and spoke about it. I think that the police did a good job of examining all sides of the story and really interrogating her and getting her to admit that it was fraudulent. She basically exhausted Pittsburgh citizens' tax dollars to go out there and investigate a lie. Imagine that. All the media coverage and everything else that went into it. It's really, really unfortunate. But YouTubers, I will be coming back to you with another video. Actually, another few videos pretty soon, just responding to different things. So do stay tuned. I want to thank you, Fandola, for telling me to blog about this, or vlog, whichever you consider it, because I did not really think about this one before. But this goes out to you and all the viewers out there. So comment, add me, subscribe to me, leave me messages, email me at emailcharlieblack@yahoo.com. That is emailcharlieblack@yahoo.com. No spaces, no underscores, just as it is. If you have any questions, I'm here.